NAVI Javelins starting on the city side, and we certainly have that. So interesting to see. Astralis, they can both take their sweet time, but also play very, very explosive here. Lina, though, she has her duelist, and she is right behind them all, but you can't find anything. Johanna takes her down, but there is a triple. Is it a triple people stack here inside the donut? Almost the entirety of the NAVI Javelin squad was currently at that location, but they're all taken out. Cassie, wow, and Rachel now only have one more NAVI player to find, and that is Angelka.
Can you imagine? They all stacked up in donut, and then one by one, they actually all fall. Rachel grabbed 2, then a follow-up, leaving just Angelka here by herself. And you can see she's not too aware. She's going to be looking to go into B, which is going to be the right side. And unless with 2 players still alive, Astralis should be in the favor here.
Yeah, as long as they just play in a way that they can trade each other out. Rachel now is caught completely off guard in the middle of transitioning into a different position. No kit on Angelka though. Cassie is playing this so smart. Just waiting patiently, but she wasn't patient enough. Angelka, with that clutch, secures the pistol round for the NAVI Javelins.
Yeah, that's of course what you get upon a fake. But, I mean, I do have to respect the initial push here. Rachel just battling it out, even escaping till the post plant. It's unlucky that then they were being caught off guard one by one. But a nice attempt, and still a very close affair, which means anything is still upon the board, especially with Astralis having a bye after having that bomb going down. So, everything is still up for grabs here.
Yeah, and Spike, she's gonna be molded off her initial position there. We have quite a heavy stack here towards that B part of the map, though. Every single Astralis player is down here on Angelka. She's gonna have a lot to do. Gets absolutely nothing so far, but she finds 1.5 player there. Have this smoke to smoke off Dark and Dark/Cave and Aurora. Gonna be looking at getting a flash from perhaps one of her teammates before she picks this corner. Yes, has it managed to catch anyone off guard there? This afterplant is quickly falling apart for Astralis. It was a valid effort, Vilnius.
Yeah, it's just a little bit unfortunate that the timing there upon the flashbang. I mean, the idea was there, but yeah, Navi was already too far into the side, and then just a simple smoke onto the ramp was enough for the other 2 remaining members to be completely stuck. It just had to force and try and deny the defuse. It wasn't going to be happening. So with that, 2 rounds in a row, not a lot of money in the bank for Astralis, just a couple of pistols to be working with. I kind of hope to see a bit more of a fast approach. We already have 4 players here, actually towards middle, but of course, they're going to be met with a lot of utility.
Yeah, they're gonna take it careful and slow. No, that's an information play from NAVI Javelins. Have cleared out that speedway position. Suspecting as much as this mid push down now, she manages to adjust her aim back. But it's Lina from the speedway securing a couple of frags. Only Aurora left. Unsure if she can get anything done here with her Tech 9.
Oh, not expecting someone to be out so in the open. I was already taking the back of the side first, but Vicky is able to clean that up nicely. I thought perhaps for a second, if actually Astralis here was deciding to push out together, they actually could have tried to overwhelm, but kind of still peeking one by one, giving the advantage to Navi. And with that, Nice money upon the board for them. That's slowly building up, but it's all back for Astralis as well, and that means also Joanna can now have her up as well.
Yeah, if there's something that we see from Joanna when she is AFing, it's that she doesn't let go of W. She is not scared to get in there and get her hands dirty. Usually manages to find quite a amount of entries for her team. Aurora now, oh, she was looking in that direction, but she just turned around, catched it out, manages to find the trade. Now, Kanka, she has to try and go and secure this window position. Be looking for Cassie. Oh, Cassie just turned around, but Hanka, she finds her as Viku takes out Joanna.
Again, Navi with a big advantage. Now make it even 3 players in total. Rachel completely sandwiched on the side. Nowhere to go for her. And with that, another round secured for Navi. And this is already a way of a different start. Previous time around on Ancient, Astralis has been known for the T sides. Right now with the buy round and the second one upon the board as well. They can't quite get it going yet. Which might become a little bit scary if Navi is able to actually have a nice chunk of rounds under CT.
Yeah, if Navi gets just one more round, I think they're already done exactly what they did in their previous matchup, which is to secure 5 rounds. But perhaps this quick A rush is what Astralis needs. Couple of frags going back and forth here, but the bomb has at least been planted. Angelka, Rachel has to hit these shots now, but gets taken out. Angelka, I'm not sure she knows that Aurora has made her way into ruins, but yeah, she takes out one more. Can she clutch it out for her team? No. But that is absolutely a good round for Astralis. 3 of the Navi players are eliminated, and a good bit of boost to their economy with that bomb plant.
I'm so surprised with how much damage Aurora was still able to be doing. That's nicely done, at least to secure yourself a little bit of extra cash, do a bit more damage. But nonetheless, for Navi, everything is pretty much set. They have money in the bank to buy the next as well, even perhaps for 2 rounds, if depending on how things go and how many players they end up losing. Already here, ooh, I like this. Joanna, right from middle, grabs the first. You can see Hanka is very overexposed, and I think she might need to fall back before she's about to be sandwiched. There we go. She does fall back. And look at this. At the same time, Astralis is already going to be putting pressure upon that A site. And it's very difficult for the CTs to try and hang on. Oh, but the pistol, it's going to cost Joanna. She was all by herself. Now suddenly the trades come through, and Lena, especially here from the B-bomb site, has cleaned them all up. Oh, she's even aware of the flank.
Yeah, that was Spike and Rachel. They threw a lot of utility for Joanna, trying to sell a bit of a fake, I guess, as Kessie and Aurora had been making their way up closer to B, but Rachel now she has to clutch this, is not aware of Lena being so close to her, perhaps expecting her to hang on outside of the B doors. B lobby with that bomb. But, good movement there from Lena, and they didn't catch themselves over-rotating. Could have been a bit of a different story if Joanna had gotten that second frag onto the site player. That is so far very convincing lead here on Ancient by the Navi Javelins.
Yeah, and honestly, if Astralis is not getting this round, I fear for them. Because remember, last time around, you know, this was the map that made us believe in Astralis. They had 11 rounds T-side against NAVI. Really a slap in the face, and I mean, it could have come from both sides, because obviously Astralis definitely know how to play their T-side. Upon Big as well, they had 10 rounds T-side starting it off with. But NAVI, they were not expecting it at all, and they were already saying back in the interview, we need to be looking at the demo and need to fix the mistakes. And, well, right now, the hold seemed good, the timing seemed to be a lot better, no one's really taken off guard by the pushes of Astralis so much, but the open kill here does go the way of the T's. Oh, but look at this! Immediately a response by Lina. And that makes things even upon the board again.
Yeah, even on the board, but Astralis, they have managed to secure themselves a bit of map control. And look at this aggression coming out of Lina. Takes out both the rotating players here. Aurora cannot quite connect the shots. But Cassie, if there's anyone that could clutch this one out, it surely is her. But Danu, she just has a better angle. And we are looking at a complete stomp so far, 7-0. But I do have to say that some of these rounds have been much closer than the scoreline is reflecting.
Yeah, for sure. But this is the thing, Lina has been very aggressive over towards the B ramp a couple of rounds now. And Astralis don't really seem to have a way going at all. I mean, this time around, it tried to push in from middle, right from behind from B side, and Lina was still able to turn around. So I'm not sure how she does it, but the timing seemed to be working out for Navi so incredibly well. And Astralis are back upon the pistols, a couple of Mech-10s, but it's not going to be that much. And Angelica will throw in a nade, a nice chunk of damage. Now Lina right from the side, everyone is completely blind. Sadly, her magazine does run out. The backup has arrived. It seems like still a nice cleanup here. Rachel's not able to connect anything else. And with that, 3 players surviving again. And Navi, they just continue where they left off.
Yeah, have a little bit of a look at the replay here. It's almost, she only gets 1, I believe, but it's almost a triple kill the way they line up for her. Of course, Angelica with good utility usage, good timing on her Mullo and her nade. Takes a lot of chip damage onto the Astralis players, and now surely Astralis must have some plan here in order to shut Lina down, because it really is Lina who's doing the heavy lifting in favor of Navi. Nice little nade combo there. You can see Lina, she is communicating with her teammate. And we posted up on quite the off angle there. And she is actually good for both 1, and Angelica is boosted up, gets another. Joanna at least has finally taken out the beast. But it's only her and Spike left now. Aggressive push here in mid, gifts Spike 2 frags, and now there's absolutely possibilities here for Astralis. 2 versus 2, and this is something that Astralis is doing well in many rounds, the way that they're able to find these 2 versus X rounds. Sometimes feeling that they are able to do it basically out of nowhere. Nice flash.
No! They flash the position and they don't check it. That was almost going to be a very crucial mistake. Now Vigo, does take a bit of a hit there. Right in the Molotov, but you can also look at the HP combined of both Astralis players. Spike on 16, Joanna on just 8, but considering that they are both a bit of a different angle, it certainly will be tough. And Joanna strikes. That is now the first round upon the board for Astralis. nicely recovered there, because again, the opening kills once more by Lina, but it was all due to what was happening over towards the middle to eventually play a little bit with the mind of Navi, and we need a little bit more of this.
Yeah, absolutely. They're flashing to both clear out short angle, but mostly I think the focus was on clearing the little cubby. So that's why Joanna was looking in the wrong direction, which is peeking out. The hard clearing cubby is very difficult, but they readjusted, managed to find the frags in the end, and the first round on the board for Astralis. I have to give a bit of a commendation for Spike finding those two frags in the mid, turning that 2 versus 4 situation into a winnable 2v2.
And interestingly enough as well, Navi have won 8 rounds in a row, but you can already see, you know, it's such a big reinvestment. Once again, the money is actually not looking too good if they were to be losing the one to come after this. So, certainly the pressure's on. This can be the time for Astralis to get back into the game, but look at this, Henka just pushes right in front of the smoke. A beautiful counter flashbang. And with that, already 2 early players lost. Even more completely out of positioning. Not sure where to look at. Where are the CTs at? And right as you don't expect them, they're going to be striking from right behind the smokes. Kezi and Spike have set foot now onto A, but already the rotation has come through.
Yeah, but the Javelins, they are aware of this, because this is one of the players that Astralis had so much success with, going both in towards this ruins area and then flanking around into CT spawn. Saw them time and time again in the last matchup do this exact move, and look how ready Lina is for it. 2 more for the scoreboard for her. 17. She is up to 17 frags.
Yeah, it's insane. And like Lina's pretty versatile as well, because last time around she was just helping out instead of sticking to B. And already, look at this, it's a mid slaughter once more. Henka has found a lot of kills, and again, Lina's like, no, I don't want to stay on B, I want some kills as well. So she comes in, chimes in for the last, and with that, Navi is already in double digits, and what a different affair this is in comparison to the last time we saw these two teams.
Yeah, this is clearly Navi Javelins has been doing their homework in preparation for this game. Astralis have this tendency of choosing to go into Ancient. It's their favorite map and their best map. So for sure, when you are losing, you will have to do some sort of a demo review. And it's kind of clear that they've been able to pick up on the tendencies of the Astralis players. Then Lina now and Hanka. Lina is just unstoppable. Absolute brilliance. Third, make that a hat-trick. Is she gonna be able to finish off Rachel as well for the quad? Yes, she is.
Just beautiful stuff across the board. Doesn't matter what type of round it is. But Navi seems to bounce back so strong. And I thought for a second upon the loss of that single round to Astralis that if Astralis was able to convert, we would be looking at a very different half. But Navi just has all the answers upon the board. And Astralis really can't seem to be getting their foot between the door.
No. A lot of focus early on these battles, initial battles, towards that B door, towards Speedway, middle. Hanka now. Lina is actually taken out. That could be good for Astralis, but Angelka, she is sat on site, ready to respond. But as I say that, Joanna manages to find something here. Still gonna be moving and making their way here towards B side. Bomb is there, of course, so they kind of have to. But I've been nice to see if Maybe one of them could flank to mid and wrap around in CT spawn, but they are quite ready for that. Just playing together here, the NAVI Javelins girls. Compact as a unit. If one gets contact, the other is nearby, ready to strike. Flash comes out.
Oh, well, there is the first, and oh, that's just beautiful teamwork. As soon as I thought it could become scary for Vika, it was Angelica swinging. So nicely done. That's just a great setup, you know, having one player deal with the close angle, one with the potential wraparound. And that is honestly how you should do it, having faith in your teammate. It seems like Navi is just on point here today.
Yeah, they certainly are. This is the third or fourth pistol buy coming out of Astralis. Of course, gives them a bit more of chance to secure the round. At least quick tempo here for Astralis. Cassie, Aurora answers. Oh, but gets immediately taken out by Angelica. These AKs have been working out great for Navi, Danu now, and Hanka. Swarming down towards Speedway. Is this a lack of mid control from Astralis that's been biting them in the butt so many times? We've seen Danu and Hanka wrap up and get many kills from that position. There used to be some boxes there, Vilas. Made it
True. Yeah.
a little easier for the teams that managed to take this part of the map.
I'm not even sure if it's just mid as well, because often when they are here towards Speedway or they are towards middle, it's actually that they are usually about to be flanked from B ramp, but my goodness, what is happening? Lena is still in cave, not aware that two players are already on the A site. Oh.
Yeah, but the Rachel finding Danu, that could be the key, but they know now. Look at this reaction from Astralis. Cassie, beautiful double there for her and Aurora. Picked up the AWP off the back of her teammate.
Well, beautiful stuff here. 13-2 at the moment. I can't wait to see how this one will go down, but we will be back very shortly.
She
Welcome back, everybody. 13-2 at the moment is the scoreline as NAVI Javelins are looking to conquer this first map. And in what a way they're doing it. They're being so dominant. They're really not giving any room whatsoever to Astralis. That was, of course, when they were on T side. But the question is, can Astralis turn the tide now that they are on CT?
Yeah, that is an excellent question. Certainly, they will have to win this initial round in order to make this somewhat competitive, I would say. Already the bomb has been planted. Spike, here's a lot of commotion here in City Spawn. Can't find anything, and meanwhile, VQ has taken out 2 flankers, and it's all down to Cassie and Aurora. Nothing to be done there. NAVI Javelin take their second pistol round and are only 2 rounds away from securing the map victory.
That's very sour to be on the city side, losing the second pistol, and then having a bit of a scrappy buy. There weren't too many kills either, so you can see it's just going to be a couple of pistols here alongside with a double MP9. Not that much of utility at all. It's going to be a very difficult task here to deal with the AKs that are on the board. And I like this because Viku, she can just eco it out, play for the AWP the next round. But it doesn't even matter, even with a USP in her hand. She is good for the opening kill. And while Joanna tries to fight, but in the end, it's only going to be Kezzy while he in cave in order to be able to do the job. Now, she might be able to find one player, but the AK is simply stronger than the SMG. And NAVI are now on map point.
Yeah, what a fashion to do this. NAVI Javelins, they're currently sitting very comfortably at the top of that Group B with a flawless scoreline so far. Really only been this Ancient that has been somewhat of a thorn in their sides, but they certainly have must have put a lot of work into the map during the past couple of weeks, because this is a completely different NAVI than we saw play it previously.
I like
Gotta take things.
I like how cautious NAVI is here, just being very aware that pushes could be happening with the SMGs because the money is not too great, and gonna be using the utility. Oh, you need to be checking the second angle as well. Aurora is able to capitalize upon that, perhaps even more. Now the flashbang comes through. She strikes with another. She's actually able to escape. And look at this. NAVI is crumbling.
Yeah. NAVI getting a little bit of their own medicine, I would say. Denying that control of the map has certainly been a key to NAVI's successful CT side, but Astralis, they can also play that game.
Oh, and NAVI. They're gonna go in hot. They're not gonna be stopping, not ecoing. Playing it perhaps a little bit risky, but they want to close it out in the most dominant fashion. They are able to do so. So we have 2 AKs upon the board and the rest on pistols. But there is a nice chunk of utility. And look at this. They're going to be going in very fast here towards this B-bomb side. A great trade by Hanka. Does take a bit of a hit at the same time. Nonetheless, now the CTs have arrived. They are going to be dancing around the site. And now Danu, with a pistol in hand, tries to swing. It's not quite going to be happening, leaving it all upon the shoulders here of Viku. She finds one right behind the smoke. But there's 2 more for her to deal with, both at a different angle. One coming right from behind. Not expecting that. So with that, Astralis another round upon the board. And now it definitely it has to be time for NAVI to eco the next one out.
This is a long way to climb. It's a huge mountain to get on top of if Astralis is gonna have any chance here. But Joanna, beautiful spray down from her. Finds 4 and Rachel takes out Viku. Good damage done there by Joanna. Not enough cash in the bank though to buy up that coveted up. We are so familiar seeing in her hands, but nonetheless, they have everything that they should, everything else that they should need in order to stop this initial fights here in mid. Dami gets taken out. Some aggressive play there towards A. But currently, Lina, she is all alone. And Navi, they're gonna strike hard towards mid.
It's very interesting to see how Aurora's earlier just trying to bait out one of the T's again into her little hole. Now she has fallen a little bit further back. Lina certainly was aware a player could be in at the same time. The middle, Joanna is not able to win that duel, and with that, a player advantage suddenly in favor of Navi. The pressure's on for Rachel. She is all by herself here over towards A, and she has the right idea. She is looking where Hanka is sitting. She's not winning that fight, and with that, again, player advantage remains. And with 30 seconds left on the clock, the bomb now will be planted.
A big task ahead for Spike and Aurora. They're grouped up towards CT spawn. Only some flashes that they have to work with here. No smokes, but Kit. This plant for Ruins or for Donut is gonna be very difficult to stick. Oh, and the timing. We just don't have it, but what an astonishing performance